The year, it was 2018, 24th of December. Nothing was the same. And this is my failed attempt suicide story. All I feel to Tatsi, and I suffer from clinical depression and I show signs of borderline personality disorder. I woke up that day with everything planned, like I planned my day, from waking up to doing everything that I do every day. I was happy. I was at my best moods, at my best self, And for some reason, because now during the year, I was feeling shady. I wanted to give up. I've always had suicide thoughts, especially throughout the year of 2018. And I would see things went sideways the month of May when my uncle passed on. I think that's when I lost the hope of life. That's when I lost the hope of living and being around, man. I just wanted to call it quits and just be. I remember when my uncle died and he passed on the 19th of May. And the 19th of May, those who know, so that's my birthday. Right? I know, right? That's the mind fuck, right? That's the mind fuck. And this guy, me and this guy, we were so close. Like I could share with him things I wish I could have shared with my dad. I would seek advice from him more than I seek advice from my dad. I would spend time or be with him more than I would spend time or be with my dad. He was my second dad. He was my uncle after all. I love that guy and I'm pretty sure he loved me too. 2 days or 3 days before his passing, he called me. That's what he usually do every year. He calls me like 2 days, 3 days before my birthday, and he was on some ish. Every year, here's what he says every year. Ish, if it happens, birthday, happy birthday. That's what he does every year, Joe. If it happens, birthday, happy birthday. I'm like, nah, it's in 2 days. That's what he does every year. That's what he used to do every year. So this time, the call was different. The call came in like, "Hey boy, what's sick?" And I get to go on and I get to go on Be humble, be kind, and always look after yourself. Make sure I'm talking advantage going. It's like, yeah, thank you. Then he was on some, I got all in 20 according to your plan. But don't worry, and if it happens, you'll be like 50, happy birthday. Then click. For 19th of May, not even 7 o'clock in the morning, you get a call. This and that, seizure, what. After an hour or so, because my parents were panicking, I'm organizing transport to go to the northwest, what. After an hour or so, yes, sir, damn. That's when things were going sideways, but this time they went sideways, sir. This time they went the other sideways, even worse. They like things were already going down, but this time they went choo, and my feelings and emotions went choo. That's when I knew, fuck, I'm alone. I'm alone. I feel like the one thing that sparked my depression even worse is, as in culture, right? And I was forced to enter that room. And seeing him laying there cold respond to whatever I have to say to him. That also took a part of me. That also took a part of me to a point where even now when I close my eyes, I see him in that image. And at first that used to fuck me up because now I wouldn't understand what's happening, because now I would see him in that image. I would try to remember his other, like himself, like the way he was before he got sick and everything, and before that day. Somehow my memory of him I deleted, I erased. I can't see him any longer. But now, even now, like sitting here recording this thing, closing my eyes, I'm trying to visualize him, trying to see him, his image. The only image that I see is the last image that I saw of him in that room. Yeah, I know, right? So that shit in my brain fucked. That shit is a brain fuck. That shit is a brain fuck, man. And I won't cut this thing. I want you guys to see and feel the emotion in me whenever I speak about my uncle and how this thing led to me almost committing suicide. To me, attempting to commit suicide and failed in that attempt. It's one of the backstories. Then months passed. I was feeling how I used to feel. I had no jobs coming in. I had no gigs coming in. I was broke. Family politics. As a person, you can only handle so much, Joe. Especially at that age. At that time, I was young, dude. I was young. I could only handle so much. The pressure that came with the family, and the comparison between me and the people, who are starting. Social media contributed a lot to my depression, because now I would see my peers who have XYZ. I would feel like I would lust over them. I would feel envy. I would feel jealous. How come this guy has this thing? He's doing so well, but me, I'm stuck. I had a fantastic 2 years of my career run. When I thought things were picking up in this film and television industry, don't you realize all things are actually going down, even worse. So that really was also a mind fuck. That really also was a mind fuck. Like even now, whenever I think about those things, I just don't know what happened. I just don't know what happened. But fast forward to December. It's like the whole of December I wasn't feeling okay. The whole of December I would feel anger. I would express my anger to other people. I would distance myself from my friends, family. I just wanted to be alone. I started smoking weed to use it as a coping mechanism. I want to find out what that shit will only make you worse, especially how the high since the age. That shit only makes you worse than how you felt before smoking it. Because now you become sober, thoughts and reality now have to clash, have to confront each other right now, and you're not in the right state of mind. That can only do so much. You can only handle so much as a person, right? Then December, Christmas time, from the 20 until the 24, I wasn't okay. I remember when my friends would come by, I would tell them, I'm not around. Let's say over again. No thing. I'm sleeping, I don't eat, I don't drink water, I only go out, smoke weed somewhere, then come back, then sleep. lock myself in the room and not. I just didn't want to face the people. I just didn't want to face people, you know. And 23rd at night, I was sleeping. Then I woke up in the middle of the night. I woke up. My heart was pacing, couldn't breathe. Maybe it was panic attack, I'm not sure. I was feeling anxious, I was feeling cold. I felt like my time in this world, it's up. I felt like my time in this world, it's up. I can't take it anymore. I can't do this thing anymore. It's time for me to leave. I can't take it anymore. Then I tried sleeping. I went out, smoked weed, came back, didn't do shit. Went out again, smoked weed, came back, didn't do shit. I had like a little drawer, a little cupboard. Everyone knew Tatsi will have something to drink, either bottle or beer. But I know that cupboard, those who knows, so that cupboard would never run dry. Every day I would buy mostly to a castle Sning Bama to a black Sning Bama to a castle by Heineken. No, like I used to have shitloads of alcohol when I used to drink alcohol and when I fall asleep. Woke up 24th, happy as fuck, like nothing ever happened. Like I never felt like shit the previous day. Like I was happy, I was ready to face the world, I was ready to tackle any challenges that came my way. I was happy to do X, Y, Z. I was happy to be with people around my family and what. In my head, I have everything planned, Joe. I have my escape, I have my exit, my sharp of it planned already. I planned everything. Planned okay, when it's night time, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna bring this, I'm gonna sleep, and I'm gonna write a letter for them. Oh shit. Then came night time. Nighttime. I'm on Twitter. I remember I was on Twitter. Then all of a sudden my mood and my feelings, like I started being emotional. I felt overwhelmed, emotional. I cried. Went to WhatsApp. Old statuses. I used to have the screenshot of them. I don't know what happened. Oh, when I remember my phone formatted everything and those screenshots went as well. Type statuses, yeah. I'm feeling lost. I'm feeling what. This is my last day. If you get a call tomorrow, just know that I love you. And like those, hey guys, I need help type of messages. Hey guys, please intervene right now. In the next 10 minutes, it will be a different story if you guys don't intervene right now. No, like those type of messages, like, hey guys, I'm letting you I will do something. Hey guys, I'm letting you I'm gonna hurt myself. Like those type of messages. Then took every pill that I came across in this house. I took everything. Smoked weed, smoked. I was high. Took every pill. Beer. Every pill, Joe. Every pill that why not this pill? Why not? The high blood is on my like, dude, I took every pill that I took a handful of them. Then after smoking weed, then pills still got a beer. And mind the gear over my ink. I can feel sharp. Then sharp. Finally, deep sleep. I don't know where Ule had or found the number Zama Ule. I don't know where. But he tried to call them. Well, actually, Google story. He tried to call them. They didn't answer. He called Ninja. So Nell Ninja was from like 2 houses away. He called Ninja. Yeah, so maybe he was on some exit. Don't watch Tatsi. If it's over the test, I didn't talk sharp or whatever he said to Ninja. You know, don't watch Tatsi. If it's over the test, I didn't talk sharp. I remember at that time he was with their father. I was staying at their father. Then obvious our kid gate to see. When I'm child, I'm kid gate. So the only way Ninja I want to get a child thing is for him or jump in the water. That's okay. That's okay today. For him, why can I thing to access me in my home? It's for him. I jump in the water. Of course. For him, or I can't come home. It's for him or I rob him. And guess what? That's what he did. And knocked off the door. I rob him. Came to me, Tatsi. Then my parents came like, hey, where's Alam? So I can understand what's Alam. And there's food, there's booze here, there's whatever, there's Biamo, there's Mapekwan, there's whatever. I wanted to build some of the containers. Then the rest of the one to tell a big story. You know, the Ninja to Sang, then suddenly Kazamotuanyana. But obvious. I think they were already starting to work those pills because I was dizzy, didn't understand what I was saying. I was surprised. What are these people? I was on some communicating. I was confused, I was dizzy. Like I'm confused, I'm like what's happening? Then Musa Soral side in Musa Soral side. Then likely Kahona Shat. Now Sekikono Babu, but the Kono Band where it's along. I'm basic, but I shot of here. Then it became a long thing, became a hectic thing because now remember this is Christmas Day. Christmas Eve. So already our Christmas plans, our Christmas for everyone in this house is already fucked. Christmas for everyone is already fucked. The feelings, we no longer have that Christmas spirit, that Christmas feeling. People are now worried about me. People are always checking up on me. And I remember that night I went for like from that day until the new year. My parents wouldn't let me bloom alone because they were afraid maybe I might try to attempt another suicide mission. And me doing that, it's not like I wanted attention, it's not like I wanted attention actually. It's just that I was hating. People didn't understand the pain that I was feeling at that time. Here's the thing. People who commit suicide, they don't commit suicide because they want to hurt other people. They don't commit suicide because they want to commit suicide. They commit suicide because it's for them to relieve the pain that they are feeling at that time. Because no amount of counseling will make the pain go away. No amount of friends checking up on you will make the pain go away. yes, they will make you forget about it for that time, because now you will feel loved, appreciated, wanted, and what, valued and everything. But that doesn't mean it will make the pain go away. That doesn't mean I will wake up today and my depression will be over or done or gone. No amount of talking to people or how am I feeling today will make the pain go away. So people don't commit suicide because they want the attention or whatever. They commit suicide because now it's the only solution that they have right now. For me to feel much better, for me to not feel like how I'm feeling right now, because I tried everything and I did everything, it's for me to take my life. That way I know the pain that I'm feeling right now will go away and I will feel okay. Yes, maybe it would leave other people feeling hurt, sad, whatever, because now people will always say, why always selfish? Why we nahanala only one? How not? Because that's what they said to me. Why always selfish? Why we nahanala only one? Hanga was so otlogafetse mo no na na nna ke tlo sala mang, no na na mang wa tlo sala mang. You know, so now they make things and they make this situation to be about them and no longer about me. That's what they did to me. I don't get to feel any better. Instead, they made me feel worse, and instead they made me wish away. That's how they made me feel. Because now it was, why this? Why are you selfish? Why are you and so on? You have everything that you need. Don't worry, jobs will come, what will come, but why are you into so? That's how why? So you see, those why only made me feel worse, and I prayed on it and I wished on it. Shit, I wish those pills could have worked a bit more faster. I wish those pills could have worked at least 2 minutes before them, before Ninja Adler, before Bully Audibon and status that one, before Basamongos. Mental health, it's a serious thing when it comes to black families, small education. Our parents just don't give a shit about it. I'm sorry to say this, but our parents don't give a shit about our mental health, because they will tell you into some words. They only take you serious after you try to commit suicide. Either it succeeds or it fails. But that's when they will start to take mental health serious. Like right now, I would say I should feel sharp. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I can't figure out what's happening with my emotions. I can't control my emotions. Like I'm feeling anger. I have too much anger. I feel like I could do this and that. That's when they will take me. So, okay, no, come, let's speak. What's along? Hey, sharp. You know, can I be? Why would you want? You know, but it took them for me to take my own life, for them to take me serious in whatever that I used to tell them about. Here's the thing, I used to tell my parents how to. 2016 and 2017, it was a fantastic year for me career-wise. Right? I was traveling the country, I was shooting, I was doing something that I loved so much. I still do. Well, I'm not sure if I still love this thing, because this shit broke my heart one too many times. But that's the story for another day. And come 2018, it's dry as fuck. And I don't know what to do. The little connections that I had, only to find out that they were not even real connections. They were not solid connections, because they didn't do me shit. I ended up deleting those numbers, deleting people, stepping away from people. The death of my uncle didn't do any justice in how I was feeling, because at least I could talk to him. I would speak to him and find advice and do this and do that. But now he was no longer there. So happy in my mind when I tried to commit suicide was, at least I'm gonna be with him. At least we're gonna be together. At least He's no longer suffering. He's healed wherever he is. I won't be suffering now. Wherever I'm going, I will be healed. And yeah, that's my suicide attempt story. It's been a crazy time. Nothing like ever since that day. Nothing was the same. Me, I was never the same. My parents were never the same. People around me were never the same. How I see life, how I view life, how I appreciate life. It's something different, something new. I'm still learning. I'm still working on myself. I know somewhere the depression always kicks in even though I've tried to get it manageable. I can work around it. I can easily spot things that triggers me and easily more than before. Here's the thing about depression. It would only hit you harder after you get diagnosed or you are diagnosed with clinical depression, severe depression, borderline personality disorder, or whatever the case may be. You are now having a knowledge of what's happening and you can somehow pinpoint the triggers. That's when it gets hard. That's when it gets hard. That's when it becomes worse. Because you can easily identify a son. Aeroplane life and I felt this way. That's when depression gets tricky. That's something I learned, but we'll talk about it on the next podcast. That's a topic on its own. Depression hits you harder as soon as you start to pinpoint your triggers. That's a topic for another day. But yeah, this was my failed suicide story. Tatsi Spider-Man sa Motswana. Setlogolo sa ge ntate Mmagomolwe ko phela matlha go phatsima le masepa yone ko legaeng la Re Moses Kotane ko Tampostad. And I suffer from clinical depression and borderline personality disorder. This was my failed attempt suicide story. Ke gakile ke tsamaya.